Hello everyone, welcome back to the final chapter of Nikkei. Butterfly something. I read it but I didn't process what it said. Anyway, huh? Anyway, thank you guys for coming back and finishing out Nikkei with me. I know it's been a long time since I posted. I did drop something in my posts section about why there's less videos, and it's simply because I'm just playing other games with my husband. That's all it is. So I tend to get distracted, as many of you have already known. But World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy are coming out with new expansions. Well, Final Fantasy hasn't been announced. It probably won't be announced for probably another 6 months because they're only like on 0.4, like 7.4 or something like that. WoW is coming out in March, so there is a pre-patch, and I am getting ready for it. I think the only thing I do to spend time with my husband, and he mentioned earlier today that. Sorry, I'm going to go on a little. I'm going to have a little intro for once. But anyway, he did mention that he saw my post, and I guess it sounded passive aggressive. I guess I did not mean for it to sound like that at all. I even spent a long time editing it to make it sound, genuine, not really passive aggressive, but I guess it came off wrong to him anyway. I did go in and revise it, but I'm sure so many people have already read it anyway. And, you guys are the ones that are still watching my videos, but I don't know. I just thought I should clarify once again, because it's only been stated like once or twice in the 2 years that I've been doing this, that YouTube is a hobby, so I do tend to get distracted sometimes. I do tend to not feel like posting anything, especially on something that's this long going. I easily so I have a bad habit of not finishing games. Before I even started YouTube, I had this problem of not finishing games. I'll get 3/4 of the way through and I'll just move on to the next game because I'm bored. So that is the problem with even on my own channel, that I get bored with the games. Battlefield Waltz is one of those, but it's getting to, the characters that I've been wanting to read since I first started this game. So it's helped me kind of push forward, I guess. Of course, it's been 6 days since my last post, so my posts don't back up my words. But I did decide to, finish this instead of going back to Illusions of Vita Harley. Focus on one game, get it finished, so it's completed. Obviously, it's been so long that I'm sure most of you who started watching this no longer do, and that's fine, because you guys, you're free to, spend your time where it's important to you, right? So I totally understand if people don't like how slow I post things and, go find it elsewhere. I get it. I'm a very impatient person myself, so if I want something sooner than, I'll find out where I can get it the fastest. That's my nature too. So I am right there with you. And for those of you who are still watching this, I greatly appreciate each of you. And I probably wouldn't even be continuing this 2 years later if it weren't for, the people who comment on my channel. I think the commenters on my channel have what has been what's motivated me the most to continue, because it makes me know that you guys like what I put out. There's been lots of comments that have, said that they like my content, they like the way I speak, or they, I can't think of all the ones right now, but those mean so much to me, and that's what makes me continue. If no one ever commented on my stuff and I'm getting 20 views a video, I'd be like, well, it doesn't feel worth it. but it does feel worth it because you guys do comment and I really appreciate it. And you guys the likes help too. It makes me know that you guys are, enjoying what you read or what you watch. And I can have, all the views in the world, but if no one likes, I don't know if they've even watched it or if they misclicked on it or, that kind of thing. Anyway, sorry for my little ramble. I get insecure sometimes, so I feel like I have to reinstate some things. But anyway, let's finish Nikkei, because we still don't even know if he's the murderer. Like it's saying yes and it's saying no, and I don't know. On the Monday after the festival, Nikkei was absent from the first class. I bet he's never absent. Is he late? Ever since I came to Nirvana, Nikkei had never been late for class. Man, he said some really tough things to Wilhelm too. Wilhelm strived for battle, strived to kill, and Nikkei just wasn't having it. He had never even taken a sick day. I remember what had happened recently. Could it be that he skipped class because he felt awkward about it? Didn't he say he was going to go meet someone? Nikkei and I took a lot of the same classes, so we were often together, but he skipped all morning classes. Perhaps you should stay with him. Uh-oh. It was just a fortune reading. It's not like I'm worried. Oh, Abel, please tell us what happened. We're so worried.
Nanda.
Do you know where Nikkei is? Is he sick?
ああ、あいつならサマルナの夜のあたりから風邪っぽいとか言っててな。
Oh? Huh?
寝込むほどじゃないけど、みんなに移したくないからって部屋にいる。
Oh, is that so? It was a relief, but it was concerning as well.
なあ。お前、最近やけにニケのこと気にしてるけど、何かあるのか？
He finally noticed. She's been asking about Nikkei non-stop. Huh? No, nothing happened.
そうか。いや、実はニケの様子がおかしかったのを思い出したんだ。
You know something odd. Also,
あいつさ、少し前に右手を怪我したろ。
I know, and he kept it bandaged all the time. Yeah?
怪我そのものは大したことないのに、ずっと包帯巻いてるんだ。
No, he kept it on just in case.
薬ももう塗ってないのに？怪我っていうか、包帯を大事にしてるように見えたんだよな。こまめに洗ったりして。
You think he's leaving it on because she put it on him?
それに、俺が部屋に戻った時、包帯巻いた右手をぼんやり見てたり。
I thought he might have been just hiding something. Like maybe it really was, I don't know, like something happened to his skin or something that just wasn't healing, but it was because of her. Huh?
まああいつは基本的に物静かだし、何考えてるか分かりにくいのはいつものことといえばそれまでなんだが。
Why didn't you ask him?
そこまでは。
I see. Since I was the one who wrapped those bandages, I was worried about why Nikkei would do such a thing.
じゃあ、俺は行くぞ。
Oh, yeah, thank you. By the way, I have a feeling that this episode is going to be very long because the other one was less than an hour, and I feel like this one's going to... And no CG. I didn't even notice that there wasn't a CG until the end. And so I'm like, well, I was thinking about reusing one of them, but then I remembered that there was like a black and white, not really black and white, but a dark image of the killer scene. And so I used that. Thinking back, I probably should have used the color one because it just looks weird as a thumbnail. You can't even tell that it's really Battlefield Waltz because it's that color without the the Battle of the Waltz logo there, like, I don't think you can tell. You can't tell who it is unless you've watched my videos before or you've seen it, then you recognize it, but I don't know. So he was feeling unwell. I went out to the courtyard from the hallway and walked until I was close to the dorm. Girls aren't allowed in the boys' dorm and vice versa. There were no exceptions. Yes, you've told us this many times. I paced back and forth, not knowing what to do, but I just want to. Abel said that he was fine, so he probably didn't need anyone to look after him, but still, I just wanted to talk to him. I mean, you can break rules. Rules are meant to be broken, right? Please get well soon. I said a quick prayer towards the boys' dorm and headed to the cafeteria. He's too good to break rules. If I was worried, I would have gone in there by now. Especially with the suspicion of you know who he is. He's out again today. Uh-oh. Nikkei wasn't in class the next day either. Bad things are going to happen. Could it be that his cold got worse? I felt a bit nosy to stop Abel and ask him again, but I wasn't allowed into the boys' dorm. I hope he doesn't have a fever like Colette did. I hope he's eating well. Nikkei. Lunch break then came and I was back to the place near the boys' dorm. Just go. I wonder who the housemaster for the boys' dorm is. Maybe I can just ask. Not being able to see Nikkei every day made me figure out something. Nikkei was special to me. I felt lonely and anxious without him, and I wanted him to be happy, not sad. Oh? What is he looking for her for? Yes. I frantically turned around.
今しがたイグニスから連絡があってね。君に伝えたいことがあると。
I thought it was going to be about Nikkei, but maybe it still is. What?
夕方には着くそうだ。だからそのくらいには校内で見つけやすい場所にいてくれ。じゃ。
Somewhere noticeable. Yes, sir. After the instructor left, a wave of anxiety crashed inside of me. The only thing Lady Innes would want to talk to me about would be that, right? This evening. She'd be here to tell me something. My stomach started to hurt from the tension and my palms start to become sweaty. But I don't know what she wants to talk about. It can be about the cursed sword. It was Nikkei. He had to come out of the boys' dorm. Oh, he had come out. He was watchful of his surroundings while maintaining an emotionless expression, which was rare for him, but unfortunately, it wasn't the first time I saw him look like that. It was back in the alley that rainy night. Nikkei, just go right up to him. He's obviously watching his surroundings. Considering how I called out to him without thinking, I wouldn't make a good soldier. I should have kept quiet and followed him. I know, right?
どうしたの？こんなところで。
I thought you had a cold. I heard from Abel that you did, so I was worried about you. That was when I noticed Nikkei carrying the basket he used to pick medicinal herbs. Are you going to the forest?
ごめんね。これじゃ仮病だよね。風邪っぽいのは本当なんだ。熱はないんだけど、時々咳が出て。ただ、部屋にずっとこもってると気持ちが暗くなって余計に治らない気がしてね。気分転換に散歩に出ようかなって。
I see.
でも、ちょうどよかった。
Why is that?
これ、君に。
Huh?
開けてみて。
Okay. I wondered why, but I opened the tiny box anyway. Aw, he gave her... Wait. Wasn't there something about a butterfly that they found in the forest and it, like, mesmerized her? Gave her a ring. That's so cute. It was a beautiful ring made to resemble the black and rainbow butterfly from the forest. If I wore the ring, it would look like the butterfly has stopped on my finger.
ジョーカにね、こういう細工がうまい職人がいるんだよ。頼んで作ってもらった。 君があの蝶をとても気に入ってるみたいだから。
Nikkei, why give it to me now? My birthday isn't for a while.
そういうわけじゃないよ。君が喜ぶかなって。
Nikkei's smile was so gentle, it was the same expression that he would usually make.
だから、気にしないで受け取ってくれると嬉しい。
I feel like it's an apology for something coming. Of course I will. It's beautiful, but
お礼とかも考えないで。ただ、そうだね。お礼ってほどじゃないけど、僕と約束してくれる？
but promise.
もう絶対に森には近づかないで。
Oh,
この間はコレットのことがあったから仕方ないけど、君の命に関わることだよ。約束できる？
I can't even go when you're there with me, even with those leaves that snakes hate.
ダメだよ。
No. Look at that look. I didn't consider myself to have sharp wits. I wasn't the type to notice the changes in someone's emotions. Even though he was telling me not to go to the forest, this was unsettling. And there was a proper reason for that due to how I was bitten by a snake.
なあ、約束して。
Alright.
よかった。じゃあ、僕は少しだけ森に行ってくるからね。
Uh-oh. She was told to stay with him. Uh-oh. Sure. Nikkei repositioned the basket.
その指輪、大事にしてくれたら嬉しい。
Huh?
じゃあ、行ってくるね。
I know, he sounds like he's going somewhere. Nikkei started walking away quickly. Nikkei? His back vanished into the distance. The bad feeling I had grew even larger, and I felt an impulse to go after him, to never go near the forest. I did promise that, and Nikkei just went there to refresh. There was no use to go after him. Maybe I'm worrying too much. I started to hate myself, so I took out the butterfly ring that Nikkei gave me. It was made of glass. It looked like a real butterfly when the sun shined through. I slipped it onto my finger. It really did look like the black and rainbow butterfly that had landed on my finger. It's beautiful. I took it off and put it back in the box. I thought she was gonna wear it. No. I can't have anyone seeing this ring.
お、なあなあ、ニケ見なかった？
I know, it's gonna be your fault if he disappears. After classes were over, I was waiting for Lady Ignis in the hallway. Why are you asking?
レオニダスがさ、ニケのこと呼んでこいって。
So I thought I should go out to refresh. Is he running away? Did you visit his room?
それがいねえの。アベルに聞いたら風邪とか言ってさ、なら部屋にいろよって。
So I was like, stay in your room. Sorry, I haven't seen him today. I'll let you know if I do.
あ、よろしく。
After Pash left, I looked up at the sky from the hallway. The sun was setting. Nikkei was awfully late for someone who went out for a stroll. Did he get sick along the way? Maybe I should go look for him. To never go near the forest. I know, he made you promise for a reason, because he knew you'd follow. It's not because you can die, he's being secretive. I repeated Nikkei's words in my head. Oh right, Lady Ignis will be here soon. Maybe I should run after Pash and tell him, and that way he can go look for him. I hope you'll cherish that ring. Nikkei. His words and that expression he made felt like he was saying goodbye. I told myself that it couldn't be true. He will vanish before you very soon. He's running. Perhaps you should stay with him. It's just a fortune-telling. It's not a prophecy or anything like that. Maybe he stopped in town. He could have eaten somewhere or done some shopping. Lady Ignis wants me for something else. I looked around. Nobody was there. If I went to the forest now, I'd be breaking my promise with Nikkei and the instructor. You're special to me. His purple eyes were teary. and his expression implied unbearable pain. Nikkei. In the next moment, I was already running. I know, let's go find out, please. Huff, huff. I ran to the forest from Nirvana without stopping. My legs were tense and exhausted. Nikkei, Nikkei, are you there? Please answer me. The feelings of unease crushed my heart. I had to see Nikkei right now. I had to talk to him. Nikkei, where are you? Strangely enough, I had no doubt that Nikkei was here. I continued to call his name as I ran deeper into the forest. You know, that's how someone can easily hide from you if you're being noisy. Nikkei, please answer me. It's me. Nikkei constantly reminded me of the snakes that were deep in the forest, but I had to keep going until I found him. Nikkei, Nikkei. Deeper, deeper into the forest. Where are you? She's gonna find some kind of like hidden cabin, isn't she? Oh. Nikkei. The world was red. I thought it was because of the sunset. But then I smelled the familiar rusty scent mixed with a disturbingly sweet fruity one. Who'd he kill this time? Oh no.
森の奥には来ちゃいけないってあんなに言ったのに。
But it wasn't because of snakes.
僕との約束破ったね。
The way he says that, like, I would be fearful of him now. Nikkei. It was blood. The red that dyed the grass, the people on the ground, and Nikkei, it was blood. But strangely, I didn't feel any fear. Why not?
今すぐここを離れてキオラ様の城に行くんだ。
Where's my screenshot? Dang it. I might have to go. I thought they were going to give me a full screenshot, but I guess I'm going to have to go to the gallery to get that.
君はロムアのイゴールに狙われている。早く城に逃げ込んで保護してもらうんだ。
Okay, so it looks like he's a killer, but is he protecting her? People are saying that he's got to be a trained assassin. He strikes too precisely.
早く。冗談でも脅しでもない。早く逃げるんだ。あいつが来ないうちに。
He'll be here? Igor will? No. My lips moved before I knew it. I didn't understand what was happening, but I knew the situation was dangerous, not just for me, but Nikkei too. Nikkei, you have to come with me. Let's go to Queen Kyora's castle together.
それはできないよ。
Why not? Why? I know.
僕にはやらなきゃいけないことがあるから。
What, is he just single-handedly killing Romua soldiers by himself? No, I'm not running away without you, Nikkei.
聞いて、ラン。僕は君のことをずっと騙してた。だから最後に少しくらい罪滅ぼしをさせてくれないかな。
Nikkei.
どうかわがままを言わないで。
For once.
僕は君のことが大切なんだ。
Aww.
君を守ってあげたい。僕にできることはもうこれくらいしかない。
何をほざいているのか、この裏切り者めが。
Traitor. Is he from Romua too? Oh yeah, no, I forgot. His little village was on the Romua side, wasn't it? I've only seen him once before. At that lavish capital of Azul, he was walking with that menacing group of men. He was the man who led the way. Igor.
それが噂の魔剣の小娘だな。
He said that like I was a thing. I was immediately offended by that.
ニケ、まさか渡せない。 などというつもりではあるまいな。
Was he sent there to get the sword? Oh my goodness.
ユウトも
And she became important to him.
おや、私の聞き間違いかな。オルテシアの裏世界では随一の腕前と評価されるお前が契約違反などしないだろう。
Underworld and contract. He must be an assassin. Vigilante, not vigilante, assassin. Yeah. One who works for orders and, you know, does hits, right?
その娘を渡せ。
断る。
Nikkei took a stance with his sword. That's a dagger. And the man didn't seem to be bewildered.
ニケよ、一体どうしたのだ。お前は依頼があればどんな相手でも迷わずほふる素晴らしい暗殺者ではなかったのか。あのつまらぬ学者で共に暮らすうちに情でも湧いたか。
No. Sympathy for the woman he met. Man. So I am wondering if he's her father's killer. Because this was before he met her, right? So he would have killed him without question, right? But then he said he sympathized with her and said that I will kill the murderer myself, the person responsible. Was that just him saying that no more? Like, I won't do this anymore? I don't know. Like, it's like profound now and I can't grasp it.
何とでも言うがいい。彼女はロムアには絶対に渡さない。
もう一度だけ言おう、ニケ。その魔剣の小娘を引き渡せ。
Oh man.
断る。
Okay.
血迷ったな、小僧。
The man blocked Nikkei's dual daggers. What? Some more men in black armor came out of the woods. Nikkei. He's like, let's go.
なんか強そうなやつがいるじゃんか。
Let me do it. Why not, right? He wants to go out with a fight. I took out the cursed sword to help Nikkei.
手を出すな。
She can fight.
これは僕がやるべき仕事。
Men are so stubborn, aren't they?
この僕に与えられた役目。
This is my duty.
君のその手は汚すな。
これは愉快な。まさかこの娘を愛したとでも。
それに応える義務はない。
それはやはり依頼を一方的に保護にするということなのか。この足元に転がる哀れな屍の数々。魔剣の小娘をお前から引き渡されるはずだったが、さて。
見ての通りだ。僕が全部殺した。
As you can see.
その上、この私に立てつくと。
Nikkei.
逃げろ。早く逃げろ。僕のことなら心配いらない。こんな奴らすぐに片付けられる。
But
いいから逃げろ。
I know, she's just gonna sit there and gawk at you. Oh my goodness, I love that shot. Okay, maybe forget that one. This one's good. This one's really good. I started running, but the scream made me turn back around. I know, she's so worried about him. She's like, but you can't fight. I know you can't. I've seen you. It's because he's faking it. He's faking all of it. Uh... 」 .
「 」 .
The word beautiful immediately came to mind. Nirvana had students that wielded all sorts of weapons. Beautiful. He's doing a death dance with his dual blades. And among them, some fought wildly, some focused on cutting, and some were graceful. And Nikkei's moves were simply beautiful. Nikkei didn't hesitate, nor did he change his expression. It was as if the enemies were being sucked into the path of his blades. It would be more accurate to say that he was skilled rather than strong. He told you to run. He's just there staring at him.
なんだあれ
He's like, I want to fight him. He wanted to fight Abel too. You know, I'm curious now. If Abel fought Nikkei, who would actually win?
あいつものすっげえ強いじゃん
That's why he chastised you and got angry at you, because you just want to fight. And Nikkei knows the burden of killing someone.
戦闘が苦手とかって騙してたのかよ俺たちのこと
No. I quietly responded. Nikkei, he didn't. Again, I was left wondering if Nikkei was the one who murdered Dad and instructor Modesto. From what I heard earlier, I assumed that Nikkei was ordered to hand me over to Romua, but who was fighting against them now. Well, he obviously killed Modesto. Modesto, I believe, was a spy to Romua, so he had to silence him. Nikkei, the one that could have been behind Dad's murder, was now fighting to protect me. I had no idea how things ended up like this. See how many troops we're going to take down. The soldiers fell one by one, then only Nikkei and the first man remained.
さすがだな。今お前が切った者たちはロムア軍の中でもそれなりの使い手なのだぞ。
だったらロムアも大したことはないね。
That's funny.
そんなにあの小娘が大事なのか？我が身よりも？
貴様にはきっとわからない。答えても。
Stop talking about her.
そうか。残念だよ。お前にはこれからもっと働いてほしかった。お前に消してほしい者たちが西側にはたくさんいたのだが。死ねえ！裏切り者め
Ah. It was a heavy and sharp strike, incompatible to the previous battles. Nikkei's expression was twisted in pain. So this is the Romua lieutenant's power. A fast, solid, ruthless strike. He showed no hesitation in killing another in a way that was different from Nikkei.
惜しい！本当に惜しいぞ！お前を殺すのは！
Nikkei's thin build was pushed back and I cried out to him. Nikkei glanced towards me when he heard my scream.
まだ諦めないのか？
そんな真似するか！
He has someone to fight for. Well, help! More fierce strikes were exchanged. Igor wielded a broad and heavy sword. It made me worry that Nikkei and his dual daggers were too thin to receive it. Nikkei might be skilled, but he would be bad if this battle was drawn out. Nikkei, you can do it. Please be safe. I prayed for him when I realized something. But if I'm thinking that, what about Dad? My entire body tensed up with pain. I recalled my previous father's gentle smile and hands that I would never see again.
小僧！そろそろ飽きてきたぞ！
I hope she...
消えろ！
I hope she doesn't keep dwelling on her father. Please don't. He's go- please.
安心しろ。殺されるのは貴様の方だ。
Oh. Nikei's dual blades danced in the air and grazed by Igor's throat. Igor evaded it at the last moment, and he countered with a strike to Nikei.
諦めろ薄汚い罪人め
Dirty murderer, you're one to talk. Oh.
お前はこの私とは違う我々軍人とは違う掲げる正義もなく敵味方すらなくただほふるのみ
What?
その上裏切りだとどこまでも愚かで卑劣なやつよお前のその剣は汚れているのだそんな剣でこの私が倒せると思うか消えろ目障りだ
Don't waver, Nikei. Don't let him get to you.
うるさい。
Oh.
No.
I know, right? I heard that in his voice. Nikei's blades received Igor's relentless strike.
貴様に言われなくても、そんなことはこの僕が一番よくわかっている。僕に正義などない。使える相手もいない。僕のこの手は獲物をほふるためのもの。それ以外の何者でもない。
Oh. I could feel Nikei's pain. It suffocated me. He was wrong. That was not the only thing his hands could do, and I knew that very well.
誰を殺しても心など動かない。だが彼女だけは渡せない。そして彼女の手も汚させない。
In that moment, Nikei's dual blade seemed to fly straight into Igor's throat. Into? Oh my goodness.
バカこんな
How are you talking after being stabbed in the throat?
言ったろ、お前の方だって。
Nikei quietly watched him die. His eyes held no emotion.
ロジオさまあ
Igor reached towards Nikei and grabbed onto his polished boots.
安心していいよ。あいつも僕が殺すから。
I'll kill him too. Oh my goodness.
きっと近いうちに再会できるよ。メイフで。
Dang. You would never expect Nikei to say any of these words. And Igor's hand fell limp onto the grass. He stopped moving altogether. The crimson sky started to change color. Some stars twinkled, and the crescent moon had already revealed itself.
ラン、ごめんね。
Nikei,
僕は君に嘘ばかりついてた。ずっとずっと君を騙してた。
Nikei, it was you, or was it you? You killed Dad and Instructor Modesto. Oh man. One word was enough. Something inside of me shattered.
気づいたら僕はあの山脈近くの小さな村にいた。
Then why did he pretend to be in shock whenever she said that she She thinks he was murdered.
オルテシアを隔てるあのキリル山脈。授業で習ったろ。そこは地図にも載らない秘密の村でね。孤児の子供たちが毎日毎日練習してる。人を殺す方法を。
Is Colette's village the same?
剣だけじゃない。人の命を奪うさまざまな方法を教わった。例えば毒とか。
Wait, does that mean?
毒を使うために僕のこの体もまた毒にならされている。
I knew it.
毎日少しずつ少しずつさまざまな毒を用いてね。だから薬草の扱いなんてもうお手の物だよ。
I remembered when I first met Nikkei, he was brewing medicinal herbs in the lab. Did he mean even that was a lie?
つまり村そのものが暗殺者のギルドなんだ。
Assassin.
そこの大人たちは戦が起きると駆けつけて両親からはぐれた子供をさらってくる。僕自身本当に知らなかったけど、もしかしたら本当にコレットとは同じ村の出身かもね。
Oh, okay. He thinks he was brought to somewhere else. He didn't sound like he was talking about himself.
自分で言うのもなんだけど、僕はそこの優等生だった。なぜなら僕は本当に幼い時からそこにいて、そこで教えられることに何の疑いもなかったから。
Oh.
コレットがあそこでギードと一緒に料理を作り、グラスを磨き上げるのが仕事なように、
It was his job to be an assassin.
僕は素早く確実に誰かの命を奪うのが仕事だった。
That's why he sympathized with Guido, because that was his job.
15歳になった僕はギルドによってニルバーナに送り込まれた。
How in the world did he get in, though? Everyone said that his parents were special. He was a special case, but how?
ギルドはある意味では中立。金さえ払えばロムア兵だろうがミルベリア兵だろうが誰でも殺す。あのニルバーナにはアスールやダグロートの王たちも出入りしている。そしてミルベリア王城もすぐ近い。これがどういう意味かわかる？つまり僕は依頼さえあればいつでもニルバーナの生徒や西側の主要人物を殺せたわけだ。
You mean you'd be able to? Oh no. The word any made me tremble with fear. It didn't have to be a king. He might have killed Abel or Lustin. Nikkei would have killed someone I knew.
僕はモデストとは違って情報は一切流していない。暗殺以外の仕事はしない。それがギルドの教えだったから忠実に守った。でも全てが嘘だったわけじゃないんだよ。僕が騎士の血筋の家の養子になったのは本当。ただしそのギルドに出資していた家だけど。
Nikkei smiled with a self-depreciating way again.
そしてその家とつながっていたのがあのモデスト。彼はなかなかずる賢くてね。ロムアと内通するばかりでなく、貴族という出自を巧みに利用してあちこちとつながっていた。おそらくロムアに裏切られた時の保身だろう。 それがバレてイゴールから僕に殺害の依頼が入った。君も見たろ。
Was it you that I saw that day? Nikkei.
まさかあんな時間にあの場所を君が通るとは思わなかった。
He did recognize her. She's seen you this whole time. He just pretended like it never happened.
僕のミスだね。
Nikkei squinted as if to laugh at himself, and he went quiet. The black and rainbow butterflies landed on the grass. It reminded me that we were deep in the forest.
この男はイゴール。
He looked down by his feet.
君も知ってるよね。ロムアの副将でオゼール村とタシュク村の戦いを企てた張本人だ。
Okay. I get why Igor was his task now. Is that his way of atoning for killing her father?
この男に依頼されて僕はバウロスという男を殺した。
So he says when he finds the murderer, he'll kill him himself. Since he can't really kill himself, the next best person was the man who ordered him.
その娘がまさかニルバーナに来るなんて一体何の因果だろうって思ったよ。しかも君には魔剣がある。状況によってはもしかして父親の後に娘を殺すのかななんて想像したりもしてた。
Nikkei.
でもなんだかおかしくなってきた。彼女は全然憎めなくて、それどころか僕にとても優しい。
Why was he trying to hate her? Though he didn't feel anything when he killed her? I know she didn't do anything to be hated.
劣等生のふりをしてみんなを欺いていた僕を本気で気遣ってくれる。笑っちゃうよね。怪我をした僕に包帯なんて巻いてくれて。
Aw. Is that why he never took him off? Someone who doesn't usually get hurt. Someone took care of you. Nikkei looked at his right hand.
でも僕は誰かに傷の手当てをしてもらうなんて初めてだった。
Aw. He's crying. The injury is no big deal, but he never took off the bandages. I think he's leaving it on, not because of the injury, but the bandages itself.
村では傷ついたり病で倒れたら死ぬだけ。誰も傷薬なんて塗ってくれない。誰も僕を人間扱いなんてしてくれない。
Nikkei?
君は純粋すぎるし優しすぎる。僕を食事に誘ったりあんなパンなんて食べさせて、僕がまるで普通の生徒みたいじゃないか。僕はずっと君を騙していたのに、どうして気づかないんだ。
There were tears in those purple eyes that reflected the setting sun. It was him. He was the one who killed Dad. I knew that, and I had to accept it. Yet I couldn't bring myself to hate Nikkei.
ここに森の奥に近づくなって僕は何度も君に言ったよね。最初はロムアとのやりとりを気づかれたくなかったから。ほら。
Nikkei glanced over at a large tree.
あの欅に大きな鱗があるだろう。 何かある時にはあそこに手紙が入ってるんだ。でもいつからか変わった。こんな僕を君に見られたくなかった。そして君を危険から遠ざけたかった。
What?
サマルナの夜、イゴールから呼び出されて言われた。君をここに連れてくるようにって。でもそんなこと。
Nikkei shook his head.
君をどうにかして守りたかった。
Nikkei.
だから僕は
Okay,
おい、その子から離れな。
she knows. I wondered what he was about to say. It was as if fate itself stopped him with Lady Ignis running towards us.
よかった、間に合って。学校にあんたがいないから、もしかしてさらわれたんじゃないかって思ってね。ラン、聞くんだ。そのニケってやつは。
Well, obviously his hands are covered in blood. Lady Ignis.
大丈夫です。僕は絶対に彼女を傷つけたりしません。
何言ってるんだ。そんなこと信用できるか。もう全部わかってるんだよ。
約束します。僕はどこへも逃げたりしません。ただもう少しだけ彼女と話をさせてください。どうしても彼女に伝えたいんです。
Okay. His eyes and tone, it was as if we would never meet again. I felt the color drain from my face. An indescribable worry engulfed my entire body.
ラン、君のことが好きだった。
What do you mean, did? It was just like, maybe I shouldn't be here.
君と一緒に森で実を摘んだり、パンを食べたり、全部僕にとって夢みたいな時間だった。楽しくキラキラしてて、僕の本当に大切な時間だった。でも
But
君のお父さんを殺したのは間違いなくこの僕だ。君はこんな僕なんて許せないよね。こんな僕は君のそばにいられないよね。
Hey Kay, stop talking like this.
お父さんを殺した僕のことを君は憎まずにはいられないよね。
In that moment, I realized the feeling filling up in my heart was not hatred. It was guilt that made me want to vanish from this world. Ito did his job and fulfilled his role. Fighting or killing other people was his role. That's why he fought, that's all. Nikkei. I wonder what Nikkei felt when he comforted Colette that night. I wondered what he felt when I told him my dad was murdered.
僕は愚かだ。君に愛してもらう資格なんてないのに、ちゃんと分かってるのに。
Does he still want it?
君に嫌われるのが悲しいし辛い。
He craves it.
僕の世界は君だったから。
Aww, that makes me sad.
君に嫌われたらも 僕の世界は壊れてしまう。
He needs you.
君に嫌われたら、君のそばにいられないなら、僕はこの世界に存在している意味なんてない。
Man, truly and utterly. Okay, please don't say that.
僕は君を苦しめることしかできなかった。
No, you won't give her long enough to say anything, man.
嘘ばかりついて本当に最低だ。許してほしいなんて言えない。だから最後にもう一つ罪を犯させて。
Let me be in love with you. Oh, man. Dang. Let me commit one last sin with you, please. The scent of tears filled my nose. Nikkei's lip felt like ice against mine, but his cheeks were warm and damp.
ごめんね。最後にどうしても君に触れたかった。
What?
愛してる。ずっと君のそばから離れても。
Wow. He said the deep romantic feeling of love. Oh my goodness. Nikkei? Oh?
言ったろ。
No. No, please.
もし君のお父さんを殺したやつが現れたら、僕がこの手で殺してあげるって。
Oh my goodness, you better stop him. Please don't. The silence was deafening. Nikkei was smiling the entire time. Man. Something warm splattered onto my cheek. I knew it wasn't tears. And then Nikkei slowly collapsed onto the grass. What? She didn't even get a chance. Oh no. No. Why is there so many screenshots? All of the screenshots. Nikkei. Oh man. I'm gonna cry. No. I held up his still warm body. Lady Ignis stood beside me, shocked, her figure blurred due to my tears. No. No. Okay.
大丈夫だよ。これで君を苦しめた悪者は。
The villain has. You won't even let her speak, man. Please.
君はもう誰も憎んじゃダメだ。
This is not a bad ending, right? Right? Kay smiled and held my hand.
この手汚さずに済んだ。
Kay, no, please no. I'm sorry, Dad. I apologize to my dad in my heart. I couldn't bring myself to hate this boy even after he took my father's life. Please don't die, Nikkei. I'll take you back to Nirvana.
そんなことしないで。あそこまで持たないよ。僕の腕甘く見ないで。
Nikkei, no.
ごめんね。パン一緒に焼こうって約束したのに破って。僕は本当に君を騙してばかりで。ごめんね。
No. Lady Ignis, please help me carry.
無理だ。もうまだ脈はあるけど、こいつが言ったようにこんな傷じゃニルバーナまで持たない。
Then I'll carry him. I can run fast enough. Mephisto's there, so he can heal him. This is terrible. You need to end this. Please go get Mephisto.
気持ちはわかるよ。でももうどうにもならないんだよ。あんたたちを残して私がニルバーナに走ってもこの出血量じゃ。
No, I have to save Nikkei. I have to. I tried to pick up Nikkei's body, but his was much heavier than I anticipated. I couldn't even stand up. I have to carry him. I can't let it end like this.
無駄だよ。
Wilhelm,
その女の言う通りだ。この血じゃもうすぐ死ぬ。
don't say that. He'll make...
魔剣の力を使おう。
Oh, I remember the power. Didn't he heal someone in Pasha's route too? I feel like he did. Oh, he healed her. He saved her, didn't he? And she was cut down?
そんなことできるのかい？
やる。
Wait, Wilhelm, doesn't that mean... I know, he wanted to go out fighting, but he's going to go out saving someone instead. Wilhelm became quiet and looked at us intently. He was calm when he spoke.
多分それで俺は消えるけど。それでいい。
Wilhelm?
それでいいんだ。
ちょっと待ちなよ。話が全然見えないんだけど。消えるとか一体何なんだい？
今は時間が惜しいから、後でその女に説明させろ。
Woman. She'll explain. Wait, I can't let you do that. You said you wanted to vanish in battle.
それはもうどうでもよくなった。
Huh?
俺が助けたいんだよ、こいつを。
Oh, he's got tears too.
イラつくんだよ。こういうやつ本当に。バカじゃねえのと思うよ。
He's so upset.
死にたいなら死ねよと思うよ。
Go
で
ahead.
も
Go ahead and die if you want to.
こいつは死にたくなかったはずなんだ。
Wilhelm.
ほんと弱っちいバカだ。でもちゃんとこいつには正義があったんだ。俺には見つけられなかったのに。
お前
切ってるだけじゃダメだったのかよ。それでいいじゃないかよ。俺はそれしか知らなかったし、考えたこともなかったよ。俺は
You know, the more you guys talk, the more blood he loses.
あんなにたくさん人を切ったのに、多分何も見つけられなかったんだ。
The game's it's so dramatic, isn't it? I didn't know how Wilhelm lived or what he thought before I met him. The one thing I knew for sure was that Nikkei's words had cut through his heart.
でもまあ消える前に気づけてよかったよ。
Wilhelm,
俺はこいつと同じでたくさんの命を奪ってきたから、最後に一度くらいさ、誰かを助けてもいいと思うんだよな。
no, he's such a good person.
それが俺の役目じゃないかなって思うんだ。突然目覚めさせられて、でも戦は起きなくて平和ボケした世界でさ、たまには誰かの役に立ってみろって誰かが試してるのかも。
But
じゃあこのままこいつが死んでもいいのかよ。まあお前にもそれなりに世話になったしな。礼も兼ねて助けてやるよ。
Wilhelm,
じゃあな。
All the screenshots.
ほら負けん俺の言うこと聞け
He called his own sword an idiot. The zero light exploded. It reminded me of the first time I held the cursed sword. Wilhelm. The bright azure light emitted from the cursed sword wrapped around Decay. There was an unexpected warmth to it. Wilhelm looked like he was praying as he gripped the cursed sword in silence. Then Decay's eyes slightly opened. Decay? Decay. That was when I saw it. I couldn't see the wound earlier because of all the blood, but it had started to heal. Wilhelm. His wound is healing. Aw, he's vanishing. But at the same time, it initiated another goodbye. Wilhelm was fading away. Ugh.
どうだよそいつ助かりそう
Much better.
ならよかった
Decay's lip twitched. His eyelids fluttered and his shoulders moved slightly. Decay. His purple eyes looked at me, perplexed. That was enough for my words to leave me.
僕
俺が助けたんだぞ覚えとけよ
That's funny. You better remember.
お前とはもうちょっと話してみたかったけどさ悪いけどもう時間ないんだ
時間一体
Decay. Wilhelm used the cursed sword's power to heal you.
ああ俺の大活躍は後でゆっくりその女から聞いてくれよ
Wilhelm is awesome. I like him.
もしかして君いなくなるの
自由になるんだ
自由
やっと解放されるんだいい気分だ
フィルヘルム
まあお前たちは元気で
僕を助けたってそんな
Because he's an annoying weakling, right? McKay gingerly touched his throat. Although there was still so much blood, the wound itself had completely healed.
何をそんなおせっかいしてるんだよ
Oh, now he's gonna be guilty.
それはすまなかったな
そんなことしてくれなくてよかったんだよそれで君がいなくなるとかわけわかん迷惑だこんなこんな
Nikkei.
こんな迷惑ありがとうありがとうビルヘルムありが
Tears fell from Nikkei's eyes.
ビルヘルムありがとう
ああそろそろかな
Man, He's angry and frustrated about it, but he's so grateful. Wilhelm, please don't forget about us. I'll never forget about you.
Eh?
Thank you for saving Decay. I'm sorry I couldn't let you have your day in battle, but thank you for saving him. I can't thank you enough, but I really am very grateful.
ああ。元気で。ヴィルヘルム
And then, the cursed sword and Wilhelm vanished. It was as if neither of them had ever existed. They disappeared without a trace.
消えたのか。
Wilhelm told me a little while ago that his life was almost up, so he'd fade away soon.
寿命。
He was in that cursed sword for centuries. And because he'd be gone, he said he wanted to go berserk in the battlefield.
バカなやつだな。バカすぎて忘れられないよ。
Too dumb to forget. See, it ends in the most random places. Like there were certain parts in there where the dialogue was just drawn out. And then when it comes to just them two talking, he's too dumb for me to forget. Next scene. Like, I don't understand. It's just, I don't know. I don't get the rhythm of this game sometimes. The incident with Nikkei was kept confidential because of Lady Ignis and Instructor Alias. Thanks to Wilhelm, the wound on Nikkei's throat had healed completely, but he had not attended class since. It seemed that the wound had placed a huge strain on his body. He'd been going in and out of consciousness with a slight fever. As for me...
お待たせしてごめんなさい。私にお詫びとは一体何かしら？
King Kiora walked slowly over to me. I bowed my head deeply. Before that, there was something I must inform you about. The cursed sword is now gone. It is my fault.
そのことなら知っています。いいえ、正確にはずっと感じ取っていました。魔剣の中のあの魂が徐々に輝きを失っていることを。
Huh?
目覚めてから日を追うごとに彼の終わりが近づいていることに私は気づいていました。ただそれが何を意味するのかはわからなかった。あなたがここに来た時にも聞いたでしょ。魔剣の言い伝えはとても古く、私たちでさえ全てを理解しているわけではない。あのヴィルヘルムの魂が解放という消滅を迎えた時にどうなるのか予想できなかった。
With regards to that, I cannot apologize enough. I used the powers that should have been used for the nation for selfish desires. I am prepared to receive any form of punishment. But please spare Nikkei from capital punishment. Please do not take away the life that has just been saved. I beg you, Queen Kiora, I will take all of the blame. Please show him mercy.
昨夜イグニスと話しました。彼女も同じことを言ったわ。自分があそこに行かなければ、彼を非難しなければ、あんな結果にはならなかったはずだ。どうか彼への厳罰は勘弁してやってほしいと。彼は今まだ動ける状態ではないそうね。処罰については彼と話してから決めようと思っています。
I see. A sigh mixed with both relief and worry and worry slipped through my lips.
ただ一つ、その前にあなたに伝えておこうと思います。
What is it?
私は、あなたが私利私欲のために魔剣を用いたとは、みじんも思っていません。あなたとあのヴィルヘルムは、大切な友達を助けたのでしょ。
Thank you, Aura.
もっとも、あなたにとっては、もう彼は友達ではないかもしれないわね。
The way she gets all pink-faced and blushes when she says that is so cute. It's like she's secretly teasing her. Oh, well.
イグニスがこうも言っていたわ。魔剣の魂は消えるその瞬間、本当に満足そうだったと。私は結局、彼の姿を見ることも話すこともできなかった。どうして今この時代に彼が覚醒したのか、もう彼の口から聞くことはできない。ただ彼が願い、それが叶ったのなら目覚めた意味はあったのでしょう。だからあなたも自分を責めないで。
Thank you, Aura.
私だけではありません。シェラザールもイルダスもあなたのことを全く責めてなどいないわ。もちろん魔剣を失ったあなたをニルバーナから追い出そうなどとは思っていません。だからずっとあそこにいていいのよ。あなたが望めばだけれど。
Of course, I belong here at Nirvana. Pinkura's eyes had a scent of sadness, so I answered her as vibrantly as I could. I had decided that I belonged here, and that would never change from now on.
そうね。
I returned to the academy from the castle and headed towards the boy's dorm. I wanted to see him. But I still didn't know what we could talk about, even if we met.
お前、こんなところで何してるんだ？男子寮にいようか。
So nosy, isn't he? It's nothing. I was just walking around. By the way, oh wait. I was about to ask about Nikkei when I realized something. Abel was always cool-headed and perceptive. If I accidentally spilled the beans, he would instantly figure out what was going on.
なんだ？
Nothing. It was a stupid question. I already figured it out myself.
まあいいけど。どうせニケのこと聞くつもりだったんだろ？
He's like, just come on, say it. If you want to ask me, just ask.
お前、うっかり捕虜とかになって尋問されたら、絶対ごまかせないよな。顔に出すぎ。
It's funny. If you get captured, you'll tell everything. Just by... I won't.
何かあったんだろ？エリアスは黙ってるけど、あいつ、上ごとでずっとお前に謝ってる。
Aw, in his sleep. Huh?
今までそんなことはなかったし。まあ、内容から察するところはあるから、追求はしないよ。
He's hid a deep secret from her. Abel.
全部把握してるわけじゃない。ただ、断片から想像はできる。エリアスが奴のこと心配してるってことは、ニルバーナやあの女王はそういう判断なんだろう。
I won't go investigate myself. If he's under the Queen's protection.
グスタフなんて即日叩き出されてたもんな。
Okay, so he's like, I know Nikkei's does something bad, but he hasn't been expelled. Oh.
口外はしないよ。あいつのこと、裏切り者なんて言わない。俺はな。
Man, he just called him out, didn't he? He clearly declared it. Then I let out a small sigh.
お前が心配してたって伝えといてやるよ。
Abel turned around after saying that, but in the next moment, Oh?
あれ任務か
Oh? You mean the bell?
なあ、もしかしてお前って、ここに来て初めてか
Are we really going into battle an hour and 24 minutes into this episode?
これは、オルテシアのどこかで、戦が起こったって合図だ。
Well, I did say I thought this was going to be a long one. A war.
とは言っても、おそらくそんなに心配することはない。どうせダングロートあたりの、つまらない小競り合いの鎮圧だ。
But it's still a war. They're still fighting.
いや、まあ、そうだが。とにかくお前も、早く女子寮に戻って準備を。
Instructor Leonidas walked over from the hallway with an irritated look. Ava was brave enough to stop him without hesitation.
教官、今度の戦はどこですか？
知りたいか？
Obviously.
え？
Where is it though?
たった今連絡が入った。ロムアが山脈を越えて侵攻してきた。
Though it's not a skirmish, but it's the war. It's the war of wars. What?
こんなにもあの鐘が不愉快に聞こえる日が来るとは思わなかったぜ。
How long is this episode going to be, man? Probably another half hour is what I'm guessing. It could have easily ended there. Like, we didn't have to go to war. Igor's dead. He said he would kill Rosie in 2, but we could just assume that that happens later or doesn't happen at all, right? I guess now I will, at the end of this episode, I will have my opinion if this last 30 minutes was really worth it or not. Really worth adding. Does it add to the story? If it doesn't add to the story, it doesn't need to be in here, right? I think I forgot to read that. Early the next morning, we were on our way to the battlefield in carriages. They were larger and more durable than the ones I went to Azul on Dagrathin. Since I didn't have the cursed sword, I was honestly not sure how much I could do. I hope Nikkei is alright. I know, why is she even going? What? She doesn't have a weapon. Whatever. Nikkei was probably resting in his room. Oh, is he not going? If we lost and I ended up dead, I would never be able to see Nikkei again. Once he's gone, you'll never see him again. Even now, I could not forget what Tiferet had said. I must stay positive. We have to win and return to Nirvana. I bet he's not in his room. He's probably a stowaway somewhere. He's to go find Rosie himself.
本当にロムアだな。
Also, what does Abel think about this battle? Because this is his people, and he knows, like, he's not naive in this one, I'm sure. We got off the carriage, and it was Abel who spoke first. I needed no explanation. The soldiers carrying flags with the black and silver emblem were invading. Abel, who never lost his composure during mock battles or training, was tense now. It made my legs weak. We have to win. We must... Okay? I know, right? As I was telling myself that, I saw a familiar face pass by.
あ、気づかれちゃった。
I've been caught in his assassin's gear, right? What are you doing here in your attire? Wait, don't tell me.
まあいいんじゃないのか。どうせ真っ先に死ぬんだろうし。
This is the person who knows nothing. Richard.
ろくに武器も扱えないやつがニルバーナにいるだけ無駄ってことを思い知るいい機会だ。
He's not even dressed in Nirvana outfits. He's not here to be a healer.
まあ1秒でも長く生きて僕たちのおとりになってくれ。
Hey.
気にしないから大丈夫だよ。
I think Nikkei likes when people mock him. Because he just knows on the inside. He's like, I could beat you with my eyes blindfolded. Nikkei. I checked my surroundings and whispered to him, What are you doing? I heard that you were barely able to stay conscious.
安定した。エリアス教官の許可はもらってる。
What? Everyone else who got off the carriages passed by us. Some students glanced at Nikkei suspiciously, but no one said a word to him. By the time there was no one around us, Nikkei finally opened his mouth.
ロムアが仕掛けてきた理由は、あのイゴールの報復だろう。
And you're going to kill their king, right?
もちろん、火種は前からあったよ。君の村のこともそうだ。ただ、ロジオンが決意したのは間違いなく、イゴールのことだ。
Rosine is the current king of Romua, right?
そう。苛烈な侵攻で東側のほとんどを手中に収めた。東側でなら間違いなく一番の剣の使い手だ。ただオルテシアとなるとどうだろうね。
Nikkei touched his dual daggers over their sheaths. Don't worry. I'll kill him too. You two will reunite very soon in hell. Are you going to take down Rosian? He says it so casually. Nikkei maintained a gentle smile as he nodded. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but you're not in your best condition. Nikkei's skills with the blade was something only I knew, but it wasn't impossible for him to finish off the king of Romua despite his fame as a powerful warrior general. I'm sorry. I wanted to stop him. I also wanted to encourage him, but that was what came out of my mouth. I've been troubling you, haven't I? I've been asking you to help me cope with my emotions. I didn't know you were so... Nikkei lightly shook his head.
君が謝ることは何一つない。
But...
君はきっと僕に話したいことがたくさんあるよね。僕もあるけど、でも今はこの戦に勝たないと。絶対に勝つから。
Nikkei smiled as if he was just about to go bake a loaf of bread. Then he ran off. Nikkei. There was no one by the carriages except me. Everyone had already gotten in file, waiting for the instructor's orders. I better go too. I held an unfamiliar sword and started to walk, then... Okay, well, at least they did give her a weapon.
お待ち。
She's like, where are you going? Ah.
ごめん。あのことの話聞いちまったよ。
Of course she did. Even though they said that no one was around.
隠れてたつもりじゃなかったんだけど。
Not at all. It was a strange twist of fate. Lady Ignis has suspected Nikkei, and she went to Nirvana to tell me of her findings. But I wasn't at the academy, and Guido told her that he saw me headed towards the forest. And when Lady Ignis heard Nikkei's truth, she understood him and pleaded to Queen Kiora for mercy.
少し迷ったけど、やっぱりあんたに直接伝えておいた方がいいかなって。
Did you hire him? What is it?
あの子は本当にあんたのそばにいたかったんだと思うよ。
I think it would be a dirty thing for something of maybe, I mean, Romula's doing it right, but not everyone who is involved with war and politics, you know, would stoop to hiring assassins to off people, but I just couldn't help myself.
喉の切り口。確かにバウロスとモデストと同じ刃物だった。でもね、少しだけ傷が浅かった。
Did he hesitate at the last minute?
覚悟はしていたと思う。でもそれでもあの瞬間本音が出たのかね。
Oh.
あの魔剣も立派だったじゃないか。人を狂わせるとかなんとか伝わってた割には。
I agree. I'm grateful to Wilhelm. I was sure he couldn't hear my voice anymore, but I would never forget him.
さて行くか。絶対に負けられない戦だからね。
Yes. Oh, did he get him? I was expecting something to happen. That's it. That's all we got. No, no talking, no nothing. I was waiting for something.
なあなあ、ニケがロジオン撃ったって聞いたけど、あれ冗談だろ？
I was going to say something, but I was waiting for people to talk first so I could say. But at first, I didn't recognize Nikkei. I'm like, oh, did Abel get in and save the day? Because Abel wanted to kill him in his route too. But man, yeah, see, what was the point? What was the point of going to war? It was 10 minutes long. Is it going to add to the story? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
ああ、それ俺も聞いた。でもまさかそれはないよな。
つうかあいついつも衛生犯じゃん。なんでこんな妙な噂流れてんの？
Who started that rumor?
俺離れた場所にいたしな。でも見たってやつ何人もいるんだよな。
見間違いだろ。そんな。
でもまあとにかく平和になってよかったよな。
The war ended with Rosian's death. No one believed that the one who defeated him was the student who always watched over them among the medics. 2 days had passed since we returned, but the academy was still in an uproar. It should be resolved by tomorrow when the victories banquet to commit the students who achieved merit in battle starts. Oh, I hope Nikkei is okay. I don't know, maybe there is some merit to this kind of ending. Instead of it ending with Nikkei being a dirty traitor who murdered everyone, couldn't even achieve his own ending of killing himself, to receive an honor, like, that's probably going to mean so much to him. He was sad that he was never treated as a person or a human being. I hadn't seen him since we returned from the battlefield. There were so many things I had want to talk to him about. Maybe I could find him here. I suddenly thought as I opened the door to the anteroom. Oh, it smells nice in here. I was gonna say bread. The room smelled like bread. Was Nikkei baking? But there was no one in the room. Then I noticed that there was a piece of bread on a letter on the work desk. And a letter. Oh, it's for me. I opened the envelope with my name neatly written on it. Huh? No way. Nikkei? We're not gonna know.
大好きな君へ。
Uh-oh, is this him disappearing?
君がこの手紙を読む頃、僕はもうニルバーナにはいない。
There's no way he can accept that kind of honor, is it? I should have figured as much.
ついさっき、僕は王城でキオラ様と話してきた。僕は今日付でニルバーナを退学処分になった。
Expelled? Man.
でも、君ならわかるよね。
Yeah, I guess there has to be some punishment, right?
これが、キオラ様やエリアス教官の僕への精一杯の配慮だってこと。本当なら僕は斬首になってもおかしくない。それだけのことをしてきたんだから。僕はこの大陸を離れようと思う。ビルヘルムに救ってもらった命で違う人生を生きたい。もう誰の命も奪いたくないから。 どこかの新しい町でパン屋さんでもやろうかな。ラン、君に嘘をついて最後にまた顔を見せずに去っていく僕を許してくれとは言わない。でも君と話したら、君の顔を見たら僕は揺らいでしまう。君のそばを離れられなくなってしまう。だからこの手紙を書いてる。パンを一緒に焼くって約束したのに、結局それも破ってごめんね。でも添えてあるジャムもかなりうまく作れたんだよ。食べてくれると嬉しいな。大好きだった。君のそばにいたこの数ヶ月、僕は本当に幸せだった。騙していたことは辛かったけど、でも君の笑顔を見られる方が何百倍も嬉しかった。君もどうか元気で。離れていてもずっと君の幸福を祈ってる。さようなら。
And it's so heartbreaking. Wait. Oh, look at him. He looks cool in that outfit. He was standing at the port, dressed in new clothes, not the Nirvana uniform or armor for war. Okay. I know, grab him. If you write someone a letter expecting to never see them again, you better be quicker with your departure. You know they're going to come after you. Thank goodness I made it. I wasn't able to speak clearly. I was out of breath and just glad that I made it. Don't go alone.
Run.
I'm going with you. I want to go with you, Nikkei.
Huh?
Take me with you. I'm going with you even if you say no. Aww.
バカ。何を言って。
I want to be by your side. I don't want to be separated from you. He doesn't think that she loves him. That's his whole... he's finding out. I'm serious. Aww.
バカ!
Oh, I love it so much.
どうしてこんな
Nikkei? He embraced me so tightly that I couldn't breathe. Nikkei remained quiet. For a moment I worried that I might have angered him.
も
Are you mad?
う怒ってない。呆れてるんだ、君に。
When is she gonna say that she loves him back? Come on. Huh?
一緒に行こう。
Aww, he's taking her. He held me even tighter.
今度は二人で美味しいパンを焼こう。
Yes, let's bake lots of them.
ありがとう。愛してる。
Oh, I love how they say that.
これからはずっと一緒だ。
Actually, now that I think about it, I think Lustin said it too after the second time. Why didn't she say it? She said she's told everyone else her feelings during their roots. Don't understand. Why? I'm gonna turn it down because it's loud.
サファイアブルーはいつになく優しい青運命は奇跡だけじゃない残酷な時も超えて僕らはここに立ってる同じ日を今重ねてさよならおとぎ話二人の物語は今開く今日愛が始まる君の隣で思い出を数えてねえ奇跡なんかじゃ終わらせないで信じてるどんな世界にも運命さえ超えてゆくただ一つの愛の魔法がなかった
You know, he asked her several times why. Why do you do this? Why do you care? Why do you save me? Didn't even get to say anything. Didn't get to answer. Well, I have no idea why he says this line, but that is for the next episode because what is going on? Like, why? Anyway, that's for the next episode. Hour 48 minutes. Okay. So it didn't last 2 hours that I thought it was going to. I'm like, there was hardly anything covered in the last chapter. So what is going to be in this one? They packed a lot of stuff in it. I felt like the ending was rushed though. I don't feel like the war added anything to the story. Nothing at all. Sure, the students were like, oh, maybe Nikkei is blah blah blah. It ended up just being rumors. Like, no one believed it because no one was there to support it. He didn't get the honor. I don't feel like that the last 20 minutes added anything to the story. He could have gotten expelled after she went to Queen Kiora. They both begged, her and Ignis begged to spare him. The result could have been expelling him. I don't see the point in the war, but it's whatever. Maybe it's to give the readers a sense of, okay, Rosian's dead. Nikkei got what he wanted. Now Nikkei's leaving. That's the only thing that really came of it. They could have just added that in a few lines though, too. They could have been like, okay, we're going to war. It could be like one of those monologue things. Even though this game doesn't really do the monologue things, it could have easily been that. Where Romua invaded, Nikkei went into battle, killed the king, and now we're left with this note that Nikkei is leaving. I think that would have summed it up the same way that the last 20 minutes did. Anyway, I'm curious about what the endings are going to be like because of the next line that he says. So I don't think they're actually going to leave to go anywhere. Maybe they do. Maybe they stay in Nirvana. I don't really know. But either way, Nikkei's not dead. That's good, right? I was so I totally forgot Wilhelm could heal. I'm looking forward to Wilhelm's route. I really am. He's manifested as a person. Queen Kiora called him a soul. Wilhelm's a soul. I don't think she's ever called the spirit inside the sword a soul before. Maybe she has and I just forgot. But Yeah, I fully believe that Wilhelm's root is him manifesting out of the sword. How that happens, I don't know. But anyway, if you guys enjoy, drop a like down below. Subscribe if you want more content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.